Tom ends up putting an ad in the back of Rolling Stone magazine. Back in those days, there used to be like classified ads
Right.
that said wanted, rock singer wanted. And he basically put out this call to canvass the country and try to find somebody who had a voice just like Brad Delp's.
T-Bone, Prime Cuts, podcast on the other side. T-Bone.
If you could talk just a little bit about Mark Dixon.
Yeah, Mark Dixon. This was this little footnote that I found in when I was working on this project, which was yeah, the band is falling apart. Brad Delp is not committing, um, and Brad said maybe I'll continue recording on the next album, but I'm not sure if I want to tour. Um, and Tom ends up uh, uh, putting an ad in the back of Rolling Stone magazine. Back in those days, there used to be like classified ads.
Right.
And it said wanted, rock singer wanted. And he basically put out this call to canvass the country and try to find somebody who had a voice just like Brad Delp's. And one person who responded to the ad was the singer of a cover band in Niagara Falls, New York. And Tom ends up flying this guy, Mark Dixon, out to record a couple songs in his basement studio. He took them, he took one of them to CBS Records, um, to Walter Yetnikoff, who was the president, who we haven't really talked too much about yet. But now, Walter Yetnikoff did not know, who Boston was when their album was released. But now he's like desperate for them to release the third album because the label's finances are in the dumps. It's a economic crisis, and Tom brings this new recording he'd made to reassure Yetnikoff because Yetnikoff knew there was problems with Brad Delp, and that was going to be
Mhm.
critical because whereas Tom was kind of this, he's the band leader, but he was kind of cold. He didn't have the charm that Brad Delp had. Delp was like, the people came out person people came out to see, the lead vocalist, and he was there signing, T-shirts and whatever. Well, he needed a replacement, and Tom had this copy of a song where he alternated between Delp's voice and Dixon's voice, and both he and Yetnikoff agreed that you couldn't tell the difference, and so he had like his backup plan. Um, Ultimately, Brad does come back to the band, and Dixon is let go, which was absolutely crushing to Dixon. But uh, but yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, you didn't take up too much time on this in the book, but you have a great video on your YouTube channel, and I'll link to that in the show notes.
Thanks. Yeah.